do. I'm here to deliver a message, but not with cards, just a message. And I'm outside. I'm outside. I'm outside. Come outside with me. I need to know if y'all can hear me. I got hot like real easily, and then I was like, I'm gonna step outside. Now I'm getting cold and shit. So I'm just shooting the shits. I meant to actually fill out the what's that? The fucking title bar and the description bar. I'm just smoking me a little new poet, new little poet. That's it, little poet. Hashtag just for Alicia Smiley 2024. As you guys come on into the chat and type that in the comment section. Let me know that y'all can hear me. If y'all can hear me, because people was like, "Oh, we can't hear you." Y'all can see the ground. If y'all want to see the ground, y'all see my pink slippers. I love pink, y'all. I love pink. It's like so fucking dope. But anyways, keep this covered up because I don't know who will hop on this or walk past me and start talking. Because I have one of those personalities where people just walk up to me, they start talking, they start telling me their whole life story, and they don't be knowing that I'm live. So that's why I rarely go live outside of certain spaces because people just start talking to me. So that's one thing. Okay. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. So y'all know how in the last couple of readings the spirit was talking about your five senses, your taste, your touch, your smell, your feel, all of that, right? And then I was scrolling on YouTube and I seen this YouTuber, but he's not like a spiritual YouTuber. And he said something. He said, your body is how you experience life, right? And then I was thinking, light bulb. I was thinking like, maybe that's what the spirit is getting at. Because our body is how we experience life, right? But yet society that we grow up in is teaching us to ignore our intuition. It's teaching us that our minds aren't right, or our bodies aren't telling us the right thing. He also said, like, you can feel when someone's staring at you, and then you look up and they're actually staring at you. And you're right every single time. So why is it that we have so much of a problem with trusting our bodies and trusting what the spirit is showing us, what our vehicle is telling us? Like when you or in your car and your check engine light comes on, you don't say, oh no, that's not really what's wrong, I'm just going to ignore that, the car doesn't know what it's talking about. You don't say that shit, right? So why is it that when our bodies are telling us somebody's lying to us, somebody's cheating on us, somebody's mistreating us, or I know something without any evidence, I just know that you a snake ass bitch or some shit, you know what I'm saying? Why is it that society then wants to tell us that that is wrong? You don't trust that. We need the physical evidence. We need the physical everything. But the body is the physical. And if your body is giving you signs of knowing something, dreams, visions, whatever, those are your senses, right? Then why is it that we're taught by society to ignore those things? And if you do listen to those things like me, you know what I'm saying? I listen to my body, I listen to my spirit, I listen to my soul, and I will believe myself before I believe another individual coming to me and telling me some shit. Okay, I always believe myself, but those type of people are labeled as crazy. They got mental issues, but they're simply using the vehicle that God has gave them to guide them. Y'all get me? I could be tripping. I could be tripping. Hello, hello, hello. Justice for Alicia Smiley. This is the same thing, right? Y'all can see through a little bit. Y'all like them slippers though, right? Okay, okay. But anyways, it's the same thing that led me to discovering that I'm Alicia Smiley. Like it's the same thing that led me to be able to escape all the assassination attempts. For it to be so wrong, why is it always so right? For me, anyways, I just want to know. I got questions. Okay? I have questions. But I think the purpose of me going live was just basically to stress that. You know what I'm saying? I want to stress that the way that you feel, the things that you're seeing, the way that your body is responding to people, that's the absolute unadulterated truth. You're not going to lie to yourself, but they want to convince you to tell your brain that your body is wrong, that your visions are wrong, that your feelings are wrong. They want to condition you to say, no, maybe you need to see a psychiatrist. Bitch, you don't need no goddamn psychiatrist. You need to trust what the spirit is showing you, trust what your body is showing you. And that's how you survive. They don't want you to get into that mold because that makes you more like God. Okay. I had so many questions. I be asking the spirit questions. That's probably another reason why I've made it so far on my spiritual journey, because I ask questions. You know how they tell you you ain't supposed to question God? I was questioning since day one. I was like, why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? And those answers came. But if you never ask, you'll never receive the answers. Perhaps they know something you don't know. Perhaps they know that if you talk to God, you'll find out the truth. If you say, God, why? You'll find out the truth. It could just be me, though. I mean, it could just be me in the way that my brain works, which they said wasn't right. But I mean, fuck. It's been right so far. My bad, y'all. That's my alarm for the Jade Emperor. So we give our shade to the Jade Emperor and to his three lovely assistants. We also want to give our shade to all of our ancestors, angels, and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits, known and unknown, and mean as well. I set this alarm on my clock so that I can stop once a day if I don't do it and give them our shade. So that's what that was. Okay. But I ain't want none, y'all, for real, for real. I'm just shooting the shit, and I didn't drink nothing. I didn't smoke nothing. This is really like my sober mind thinking. Believe it or not, I drink or smoke or whatever. I do those things to actually calm down the spiritual signs that I be seeing. Because if I don't drink or don't smoke, like I be seeing and feeling everything. And I'm just gonna be honest. So it's like a numbing a little bit from the spiritual things that I be experiencing. You know, so when I like that, it's because I need the weed to regulate the shit, the information that's coming in. Shit. Okay. It just is what it is. But I'm with you guys for a little second. Y'all want to shoot the shit? Y'all want to ask some questions? Y'all can ask some personal questions. I'll use my psychic ability. I don't have any cards. I don't need none. So if you do have a question about anything, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and just put it in the comment section and I got you. And how I'm so accurate with my readings is always that first thing that I hear. That's how I be accurate with my readings. Like when I don't have to try to give any information and y'all call me and y'all get your personal readings and I be correct on it, is because I trust what I hear, what I see, what I feel. I trust those things. And that's why my shit be accurate. You know? You said, I so love your energy. I love your energy too. Gang gang in this bitch. Gang gang. I was just overheated inside. So I was like, I'm gonna come outside and I'm getting a little cold. But at least while I was out here, I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and smoke me a Newport. It's still too cold to sit out here and just smoke some weed. Like nobody's gonna do that shit. The fuck out of here. You know? Will this neighbor of mine get caught for stalking and illegal surveillance? If you will it, absolutely. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. You're God in your reality. So if you wanted to stop, you can't have a human reaction to it. So when I was being gang stalked by my neighbor, I did not give a human reaction. There's no argument. I didn't have to confront or any of those things. I immediately went to work at the altar, not putting a spell on him, but calling in my ancestors, angels, and guides to expose. And that's exactly what happened. I believe I told that story on this channel where the fence had blew down in my 100-year-old house, and the neighbor was like throwing bags of trash into my yard and saying that it was my children doing it. But I'm so overprotective of my children; they can't go outside without me. So I knew that my children were not doing it. My sons, you know what I'm saying? And he did it again. He's like, oh, well, I'm going to call the police or whatever. I said, call the police. Do whatever you got to do. I'm not scared. He's like, the police run this property. He was trying to put fear in me and shit like that. So I went to him and I said, I got cameras and I know that you're doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? I said no confrontation, but at this point I had to, because I'm catching him do this shit and you're not going to blame my sons. So I'm like, I have cameras and, I know that you're doing this shit to me or whatever. And 2 seconds later, and I remember going live on this, he put that fist back up like it was never broken. Like he was out there with the hammer and the nails. He put that shit right back up so quick when I caught his ass. And I was like, you know what? And that made him stop, you know? So if you will it in, that's what's going to happen. But if you react in fear, if you react in a sense of they're getting the best of you, if you react in a low vibrational vibration, they won't ever get, you won't ever get no type of justice for that. And I'm just going to be honest with you. You can't meet them at their level. You got to beat them at a level, period. You know? Period. You said, I just know people be getting hella karma this year for the shit that they did. I can't wait. Oh, I've been getting a lot of dreams yesterday. I'm going to go ahead and tell y'all this dream because I don't give a fuck. And I know that these people still be watching me, the people that took Alicia Smiley, which is the family that I was raised in or whatever. I had a dream that my kidnapper mother, She was trying to be nice to me, and the bitch is fat. She's a fat bitch with bad knees. Right. So she came up to me in a dream world last night, and I didn't even see a gun. I didn't see a gun, but I knew she had a gun. So I just like kind of lifted her fupa and grabbed that bitch like, what the fuck? Why you got this gun? You know what I'm saying? Why do you have this gun? So I looked it up in the dream, dictionary, like, what is this? Why did I snatch this gun from her? And I already knew that this person does not mean me any good in the physical reality. And the dream world was basically like you're taking control out of someone else's hands of your life. You're taking control of your life out of someone else's hands and put it into your own. So now you control the situation. So I took that as I'm on top. We up. We win it, bitch. Okay. That's what I took that as. So people are going to be getting that karma, definitely. You said it's cold outside. It is. You said, I have no questions, but I just want to express my gratitude for your spiritual guidance and totally healing for me. Ashe, ashe, ashe. I appreciate you. You said, I just thought of a question. Am I being watched for a promotion this year? You are being watched, but I don't feel like it's for a promotion. What is this, spirit? Okay, so you some haters. You got some haters. You being watched though. Oh, it's some people that don't want you to get a promotion. So it's not that you're being watched, but it's not for the reason that you feel like it is. The reason that you're being watched is because they want to see if they can catch you slipping. So they can, get you up out of there. This is what I'm getting. I'm just gonna be honest with you. So now that you know that you're being watched, even though it might not be what you expect it to be, just be on your P's and Q's. Make sure that there's nothing that they can find. When I know people are watching me, I'm on my shit. But you are being watched. There's two white girls that's watching you. Two white girls. I don't know somebody named Jessica, Jesse, whoever. Jesse, Jessica. Um, Somebody's watching somebody. Okay. You said that aunt is getting mentally too. You said I'm going through something similar at my job. What are your spiritual practices and beliefs? I believe in being guided in intuition. I believe in following the God within me. I believe in my higher self as God, just as the Bible said that you are God's. Okay. And I also do not believe, because see, a lot of people in Christianity get this mixed up. They say, well, you're not God, you're not God. But in Second Kings, it is printed, have I not told you that you're God's? And then what type of God is going to give you the power that he has and then tell you if you use this power, you're going to be in trouble? It would just make more sense for him not to give you the power, right? You know? So that's how I roll. But I'm free spirited. I don't have a religion, so to speak. I honor my ancestors, angels, and gods, and I honor my higher self. I honor the divine, infinite, all, the creator, and that's it. That's my spiritual practices and beliefs. I only do spiritual things when I'm led to do so. So you won't catch me at an altar just cause, or I want a man, or I want some money, or I want this, or I want that. You won't catch me at an altar for those reasons. I only do what the spirit tells me to do, and that's it. I believe in being totally 100% guided by spirit. So if the spirit tells me to go to the altar and do something, I do it. If they tell me not to, I don't. It could be somebody fucking with me, and if they say don't do nothing, I'm not doing nothing. I'm gonna just sit back and let them fuck with me. You know, that's just me, though. You said, yeah, they don't stop blocking my messages already. They didn't stop blocking my messages already. I'm looking at it. Yeah, I wouldn't even send another message. I would just totally not acknowledge it. If you're God in your world and you don't want something to exist in your world, the best thing to do is to let it die, right? You know, you gotta let it die. It just is what it is. You said it's a Jessica at your job. It could be for anybody. A lot of people, different energies is here, but somebody named Jesse or Jessica, it's a hating ass bitch. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't give a fuck how nice she is. She's a hater. Okay. You say, yeah, well, I guess we would definitely blocking my messages. I wouldn't even worry about it. The thing that really got to the people that were trying to hurt and harm me was the fact that I never really gave it any push or pull. So I addressed a few things concerning this situation about me, being the missing child, them abusing me, them taking me, and all this other shit. I addressed the important things. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, any of the rumors that they spread about me, any of the lies, any of the gang stalking, any of the things that they were trying to do to me to discredit me, um, I didn't do anything, because the more that you speak, the more that they have to hold against you. The more that you act out of character, the more they're gonna hold it against you. So it's clear that somebody is bothering you, somebody messing with you. But when you snap, you're gonna look like the crazy one. You're gonna look like the crazy one. You're gonna look like the one that has the problem. See, didn't I tell you that motherfucker was crazy? See, I told you that motherfucker was crazy. So it's important to have balance, and you can't respond to everything. So for you, Black God, I would challenge you not to respond to anything whatsoever, and that's real shit. Okay, it's I think you pick it up on me, Madre. I believe in God, and I'm a goddess. Ashe to you, goddess. I believe in God too. I also believe that being a part of God, that I hold a certain power and that I can maneuver my way around the matrix and around this reality in the way that I choose to do so. Um, that's just it. I control my reality. And it's going to be a lot of people that feel like they control the reality for you. Like they can tell you how your life is going to go or what it is that you're going to do with your life. And that's essentially what they're trying to do when they try to mess with your job, they try to mess with your housing, they try to mess with your children. That's them trying to manipulate your reality to get it to go the way that they want it to go. So, like, not responding and continuing on as these people don't exist is the best thing to do. And they hate that. They hate that when you do that, because you're not giving them what they want. They need you to clown. They need you to act a fool with them. You know what I'm saying? It just is. He said, I've been on my job for 2 years. I've been told that I may be up for possible promotion. I do feel the energy of being watched. I would not take that for face value. And I'm just going to be honest with you, because what I'm seeing around you, Miss Eaton, is some haters. Like I said, it's some haters. It's a lot of stuff about uh, prestige in your energy, okay? A lot of stuff about prestige, Miss Eaton, okay? Like, everybody wants to be on top. Everybody wants to be the one. Everybody wants to be the one to be seen, honored, all of that. And it's a lot of competition. It's a lot of jealousy. I would be careful. I'm just gonna be honest with you, and also not be as friendly as you are, because I am seeing you being friendly with people that you may feel like they're your friends because they're your coworkers. Spirit is like, no, don't be so friendly, because you're going to be getting to see that these people are not your friends. And if they could have the position that you're going up for, they'll throw your ass under the bus real quick. This is what the spirit is saying. So be careful with that. You know what I'm saying? They'll throw you under the bus. He said, stand in your power. That's right. He said, mass spell work daily. Yeah. So when those type of things happened to me, when they were throwing spells daily on me, I was at the altar. And I ain't gonna lie to you, because I am a master. I'm talking about a fucking master in protection work. Like, period. Bitch is not finna die out here in these streets. Okay, I'm a master at protection work. And I feel like that is the main thing that Star Seeds and everybody needs to learn first. You need to learn how to protect yourself before you try to do a love spell, before you try to do any type of magic. The first thing that you need to know is how to protect yourself. So if you feel like that's happening, I don't see anything wrong with getting at that altar and asking your ancestors, angels, and guides the best way to go about um, protecting yourself. But when you see somebody's giving you negative energy, the easiest spell in the world to do is a return to sender. You don't have to have any type of supplies to do a return to sender. You don't need a candle. You don't need any herbs. You don't need any jars or any of that. You just need to be able to focus your energy. And then this is what I got to say about the energy. And I'm talking to Black God when I speak on this. When you're upset, your power doesn't work properly. Okay? When you're upset, your power does not work properly, which is why you have to learn how to remain at a constant vibration of at least neutral. I ain't saying you got to be the highest having vibration on the planet, but you always need to stay neutral with your energy, because I know how it works with me. And I feel like it's similar to most people who have spiritual gifts. If I'm in a room full of people and all these people is talking and I'm trying to do like a mediumship and shit like that, I can't function right. They have to shut the hell up. I have to clear my mind so that I can hear the spirit clearly, so that I can feel and see and pay attention to all of my senses, my surroundings. You get what I'm saying? So if you can balance out your energy and not get angry so much when people are fucking with you, Black God, you're gonna be a powerful motherfucker. They ain't gonna be able to fuck with you. Your power starts to increase once you have mastered balancing out your energies. Once you know Whether they do fuck with you or they don't fuck with you, they can't move your vibration. You know what I'm saying? What you say? What you say? You said, yeah, Warlock group been targeting and trying to underline me for the last 3 years faithfully. I will say this too. Anybody throwing magic on anybody, it's always a time frame that they have to complete this magic, right? It's always a time frame. So they could actually time out if you can keep your shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Level, your vibration level and stuff, they can time out of it, meaning their time will run out. So God knows that he's not going to allow them to harm you. But he'll say, just like Job, he'll say, all right, we'll go down there. You got 3 years to fuck with Black God. You got 3 years to kill him. You think you can kill him? You got 3 years to kill him. You get what I'm saying? The whole time, God knows that you're not going to die. You get what I'm saying? So, like I said, it's very important for you to keep your vibration high at this point in time, because I do feel like it's cycles, but the cycles be like 3 years, 6 years, 7 years, 9 years, 11 years, stuff like that, you know? But I feel like your situation will time out. It'll time out because you're not going to die. You ain't finna die. But I do see that your temper could get you in trouble. I do see that they could do that. They could use that against you. They can get you real angry, get you locked up and shit like that. But the good news is that you will not die, which means whatever they do, you'll make it out of it. You know? You said, but I'm humble and express gratitude all the time. I feel like you deserve, you deserve the promotion, Miss Eaton. I do feel like that, but I also see that there's two white girls at your job that are hating on you, and they're waiting on you. They ain't just hating on you, they're waiting on you. They want to see if you're going to do something. And the first thing that you do, that's what they're going to try to use. Okay? It just is what it is. You deserve the promotion. Yes, you do. Spirit is agreeing with you. You deserve it. You've been humble. You've been kind. You've been, expressing your gratitude and all that other stuff. But you still got to watch out. And I'm going to tell you this, whatever happens in your situation, that's the way it was supposed to be. So if you get the promotion and then those two white girls are sad because you got it, they're supposed to be sad. If you don't get the promotion, you weren't supposed to have it. So I feel like in that case, if you really want the promotion, start with that petition. I ain't going to say prayer, but I will say petition to the divine infinite all, saying no matter what happens, I'm going to be okay. No matter what happens, I'm going to be all right because I know that you provide. You know what I'm saying? Stay in that attitude of gratitude no matter what happens. But I do want you to notice this because I'm psychic and this is what the fuck happens after I like psychically read people. So don't be surprised when you go to work and then you start to notice that that friendly wave isn't so friendly anymore. Don't be surprised when you go to work when you see that the person is watching you, but they're not really watching you for the right reason. They're kind of side eyeing you. Don't be surprised. Okay? It just is what it is. Yeah. You said, but it's a very dangerous job being a chosen one. If you know, you know. Oh, yeah, it is. It is. But the longer that you walk, the easier it becomes. Like I said, with these people trying to murder me and shit, so they don't go to jail for the Alicia Smiley kidnapping and all that shit. It's so easy for me to get out of a death situation now. At first, it was not like that. But now, it's like Houdini in this motherfucker. It's like Houdini. I'll be gone before you even can blink. You'll never catch me. You know what I'm saying? It becomes easier and easier and easier. All the trials and tribulation, everything that they putting you through was actually shaping you to activate your powers. If I had not been through the situations that I went through in my life, I would not be this spiritually strong. I would not be the spiritual assassin that I am in the other dimensions. Like for real, for real. So that's something that you could tell yourself as well. You could tell yourself that this is just making me stronger. This is just activating my power. This is just making me who I'm supposed to be. You got to go through training. If you are chosen, this is your training. When people are stalking you, when people are trying to put you in third party situations, when people are trying to hurt and harm you physically, take you out of here, that's all your training. That's how you get your stripes, just like a gang, okay? You got to get your stripes. You got to earn your stripes. You know? It is, you know? He said they be doing that to me too. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Blessings to you as well. He said, the question I care about is staying protected. You always going to be protected. As long as you are in divine alignment with what you're supposed to be doing, and it doesn't matter who tells you that you ain't supposed to be doing stuff because you got your permission from God to do whatever it is that you do. My protection along this route has been the fact that I've never strayed from my path. That's been my protection, that I've never strayed from the path. The moment you step off the path, you in danger. And that's real shit. But as long as you are doing what you're supposed to be doing, they're not going to let nothing happen to you. You have to align yourself with the danger. That's another thing too. A lot of these people was like, oh, she's crazy. She's crazy. She did. She did. She did. She did. Right. That's what they said about me. But the reason why they was never able to get me locked up or put in a fucking grave is because I was doing exactly what God told me to do. They didn't get the memo. And that's on them. You know what I'm saying? That's on them. God don't got to talk to you about what he doing with me. He ain't got to check in with you about what he doing with me. So as long as I stay on this path, I'm always going to be protected. And that's another thing. They was trying to say, oh, she's a devil worshiper. She don't want to go to church no more. She don't want to go, sit in the pews no more and all this other shit. But God told me to step off that Christianity path. And I was scared as fuck because that's how they do you. They make you scared to leave that shit alone. But I'm so much more powerful and I'm not as docile as I was either, because that indoctrination makes you docile. You know what I'm saying? Now this is the beast. This is the 666, the melanin activation. When I left that church, that melanin activated, and they know it's gonna be a fight. Not a physical fight, but a spiritual fight. You know what I'm saying? You said, am I still teaching the kids music? I am still teaching the kids music. But I had to stop talking about it. And the reason why I had to stop talking about it is because, remember, as soon as I announced that I was teaching kids music, then they going to try to put, the fucking fake person in the comment section talking about they 8 years old, then they was 5 years old. They were trying to get me caught up so that I would lose that position. You get what I'm saying? They was trying to get me caught up so that I would lose that position, even though my channel was restricted for people under 18 years old. They wanted some type of video of me disrespecting or cursing out a kid or something so that I would lose that position. It didn't work. It didn't work, But I do still volunteer my time to teach the children. Them kids is bad as fuck. But I want to give them something back as well, You said facts. As long as you are aligned, they are powerless. Facts. That's the real deal right there. As long as you align, they powerless. It is nothing that they can do. But the moment you step off that path and you like, fuck it, your ass gonna get got. And that's real. Okay. Where's my camera at? Because this I just moved my pinky finger in there, show y'all. You say you love my spirit. I love y'all as well. Y'all my family. Because bitch ain't got no family out here in these streets. It's real sad. 2023 was a sad year for me. It was a sad year, but I always had to exhibit strength. Broke my motherfucking heart what the family of Alicia Smiley did. They that shit broke my motherfucking heart. But I feel like it was all for a purpose because see, God was telling me I had to take you from these people too. Bitch, I had to take you from these people too. You know what I'm saying? So when you do reach the level that you're going to, that I'm taking you to, you won't have all this extra shit clouding your judgment and clouding your mind and clouding your memory. You get what I'm saying? But 2023 was a year for me, boy. That shit was a year for me. A lot of hurt, a lot of pain. This is the first year I've been away from my sons their whole entire life. Both of my sons' birthday passed in 2023. One in February, one in December. First birthdays of their lives. 13, 14 years old. They hadn't been with their mama. This is the first time ever. All that shit hurt me. Every little bit, every little minute, every little second. But Santa Muerte said something to me. This is one of her sayings. She said, only a fool comes between a mother and her child. So that gave me hope. I'm like, oh, okay, I can just hold it off. My children is protected. I know they protected because I did protection work and my shit do not fail. So like protection work, like I said, I'm a master at that shit. They could try to hurt my children and it ain't gonna work. It says show gratitude daily really makes a difference. Being humble and disciplined is always a plus. Yeah. But that's around other humans as well. But when you get to your petitioning space, your prayer space, you can cut loose up in there. You can cut up. Like I said, you can be like, God, what the fuck? God, what the fuck? I was watching this other thing on was it YouTube or whatever, where this lady was like, she said she got so angry with God, right? So she just started praying, and in the midst of her prayer, she started cussing and she started fussing. And then she said when she got through cussing and fussing, that she felt a peace that she had not felt in many years, like a little child. You get what I'm saying? She felt a peace that she had not felt. And then she said that God was not even angry about the language that she was using. The peace that she received was the fact that God was happy that she decided to finally speak to him. No matter how she was speaking to him, it was the fact that he was pleased with the fact that she did speak. You get what I'm saying? People really got this religious shit fucked up. They really do. They got all this religion shit fucked up. But maybe that's why I'm here to bring a different perspective. I've always been free spirited. I've always believed in magic. I've always believed in fairies. I've always believed in, princesses and all that shit, all the magical shit. I've been that way my whole life, my whole entire life. And God has showed me so many things from having this open mind about what he can and cannot do. You get what I'm saying? And you'll get a lot of things that the Christians will say that God ain't gonna do. God ain't gonna do that for you, and God ain't tell me it was okay. But God do it. It definitely does happen. A lot of people don't receive the miracles and shit because they don't believe in it. You know what I'm saying? They don't believe in that shit. It just is what it is. You say, hey, Madre, why does it seem I can't learn like something is blocking me? At my job, Jessica was training me and I couldn't get the training down pack. You probably just need a little bit of mental clarity, do some energy cleansing as well. I ain't trying to put you out there or nothing, but somebody that you exchange energy with is blocked. Okay? Somebody that you be exchanging energy with is blocked. And I feel like you care about this person a lot, but it's also the energy of people that you have around you or that you swap energies with that could be affecting your concentration as well. All right. I don't feel like you have a learning block at all. I feel like you need to do some cleansing around your aura. And then if you're going to be interchanging energy with someone, you probably need to cleanse their energy too. Now, I do feel like this person may look at you like you're crazy when you try to sage them. They might be like, is this bitch a witch? Okay. But I do feel that. So I don't even feel like the confusion is coming from you. I feel like it's somebody that you're intertwined with. You know what I'm saying, right? Without saying it, right? Yeah. Somebody that you exchange energy with. You know, it is what it is, though. I don't like Jessica. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I could pretty much pick up on people's vibrations and shit real easy. I don't like Jessica. I don't know what the fuck is up with her ass, but I don't like her. Something is not sitting well in my soul with Jessica. Okay. Hmm. You said yes, that is clarifications. Greetings, greetings, gang, gang. Hashtag just for religious smiley. Hashtag love. Hashtag truth. Hashtag free spirit. I be watching a lot of YouTube. It was something that I had watched on YouTube the other day. You know that girl? I think her name's Shay Shay, and she went viral for dancing in the Apple store. And I was watching her lives the other day as well, and I noticed that people just go on there to fuck with her. People really just go on there to fuck with her. They like to fuck with her a lot. But she was saying how the people in her comment section would always be like, "Ooh, girl, you need to stop doing this. You need to stop doing that. You can't say this. You can't say that." But then she turned around and she told them people in the comment section, like, "So you can just say whatever the fuck you want to say to me, and I can't say nothing back." That's how you know that this girl is being gang stalked. She being like, you know what I'm saying, watched and all this other shit too, because that's what they try to do to me. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what they try to do to me. They can go around and talk all shit and talk all lies. You feel me? But the moment that I start speaking truth, I need to shut up. I'm a devil worshiper. I'm a demoness. I'm this if I say the truth, though. But you can come on my live and say whatever the fuck you want to say. Okay? That's that docileness that they're depending on by indoctrination. Okay? They want to make sure that you are not going to speak up, that you're not going to fight back, that you're not going to do those things. Because if you do those things, then you're going to rip their mask off and we're going to show who the real demons are. You know, it just is what it is, though. You say, yes, they mess with her bad. They do be messing with her. But I don't feel like she's doing anything wrong. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Um, Other than the fact that she would snap on camera back towards them or whatever, she snapped back on them, and that's exactly what they want. They want to say this person needs to be put in a mental institution. Look how we pushed her buttons and she snapped on us. Look how we did that to her. You get what I'm saying? But they're not gonna mention that what they did to her. They're just gonna say it's her tripping. You know, it just is what it is. But I like her. I ain't gonna lie. I can read spirits, and she might seem like a bad person just from what y'all see on YouTube, but really she's not. People be fucking with her, and her response is what gets her in trouble. Y'all ever heard that saying? It's not what they do to you, but it's how you responded to what they do to you. And you like, why the fuck do I have to be the good person? Why do I always got to be the bigger person? You know what I'm saying? You have to be the bigger person because you're chosen. You have more to lose than these people, and that's why those people attack her because she does have more to lose than them. She might not realize what she has or why they're attacking her. And that goes with every chosen person. I didn't know why these people was trying to kill me at first. I didn't know why they was trying to kill me, but I do now. I was inherited all the fucking criminal family riches. So now it makes sense to me why y'all was attacking me because I didn't see the value that I had. I didn't see, what God had placed in my life, but they knew about it the whole time. So I don't feel like Shay Shay understands what she has and the value of her life. And that's why she snaps back and she clowns on camera and she's giving them the juice that they need to put her in a mental institution. But I don't think nothing wrong with her. I think they be fucking with her. That's her response, and they're turning it around on her. You know what I'm saying? It just is. She has gotten good at ignoring them. She better than me, cause I'm gonna flip the script. I'm gonna put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it. I'm gonna laugh at them. I'm gonna make them wish that they didn't come back to my channel and fuck with me. That's what I'm gonna do. You know. But we're gonna keep her in our positive vibe sending category as well. It's a lot of chosen people on these YouTube streets. They don't see that they're chosen. And I don't really like to bring up a lot of other YouTubers and stuff. I'll be trying to keep my focus of my channel towards helping the souls of humanity find their own paths. And I think that's another reason why people hate on me as well, because I'm not trying to get anybody to follow me. I'm not trying to get anybody to, do what I do or any of that shit. I'm trying to help you find your own spiritual path so that you can set your soul free. So that's another reason why they would hate me, because I'm out here setting people free. I'm out here letting people know you do have a choice. You don't have to subscribe to the programs that were given to you and indoctrinated into you. You can choose. You have free will. Motherfuckers hate that shit too. Christians, especially, they hate that you got free will. Because really, everything that they telling you not to do, you can really be like free will and pull that card every single time and it be valid to the Most High God because He gave it to you for a reason. Just like the powers that are within you, those powers were there for a reason. So if you use them, why would you get in trouble? Why would you get in trouble for that? That doesn't make any sense. If God didn't want you to use the shit, He wouldn't have gave it to you. You know? It just is what it is. He said she does laugh too. Yeah, I be laughing at them motherfuckers too. He said, I keep my power and my energy by ignoring people. People get so upset when they can't take your energy and power. They do, but that's the way that you win, though. Honestly, that's what keeps you winning by being able to um, ignore them, not give them any energy. That's how you win. And people do not like that. They do not like that. So they'll start doing things negatively to get your attention. Just like when y'all see the haters, which is really just this family behind, screens or whatever and different screen names and shit. You know what I'm saying? When y'all see them come on the channel, when they see that they're not getting any reaction out of me, that's when the trolls come. Y'all watch. Y'all watch what I tell y'all. Watch what I tell y'all, because it'll be quiet on my channel for months and months and months. But then I'm like, oh, this bitch is still doing well. Let's get on here and troll her. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it goes. But I'm a little cold now, so I guess I'm going to take my arsh inside. Yeah, I've been getting music downloads too. I forgot that other song, but I'll give it back to y'all when I'm gonna give some messages or whatever. I've been on here for 40 minutes. Good God. Good God. You said yes, you was with a guy. That's what I was talking about. That energy exchange right there. That's what I was talking about. So I would cleanse myself from top to bottom, make an offering to myself. Offerings to yourself can be anything. You can have an actual altar for yourself, which is what I had before I had to start running across the country again. In which you serve yourself as you would your ancestors. You buy nice flowers, you put all your beauty products up there, and you know what I'm saying. You do your self love, your self care right there at that altar space with your higher self, teaching you how to take care of your vessel. Or you can just go get your toes done, go take yourself out to eat or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Those are offerings to yourself. But regardless of how you handle it, the cleansing has to be done. I'm gonna just go ahead and give you the cleansing right quick on the live. Get you some pink Himalayan sea salt. Himalayan sea salt is for purification. The pink part, you're going to do color magic with that. You're going to use that for love, self love. When you are putting your herbs in your water, you're going to speak to the herbs before you do so. You want to hold it in your hand, physical contact with each and every herb that you put into your spiritual bath. You're going to talk to the herb. Hey, pink Himalayan sea salt, what's up? I'm going to need you to use this purification power you got and purify me. Speak over it, touch it, make contact with it, get you some rosemary for protection. Speak to the rosemary. Say, Rosemary, I need you to protect me. This is how you activate it. This is how you're like awakening the herb. You have to use your words, just like in the Bible when God said, "Let there be light." You got to use your words. Okay. Talk to the rosemary, and then get you some basil and put it in there, in that bathtub with you. So people do spiritual baths all the way different, but I will explain how to do one from like Africa, so you guys can do it right. You don't want to boil your herbs in water if you're going to do it the proper way. You don't want to boil your herbs in water. You want to boil the water first, and then you want to steep the herbs like a tea. Then you want to wait till the water cools, and then you will dump it over your head. It's not done in a bathtub like we do here in America, but it still works if your intentions are pure and you just want to put the herbs in a bathtub, but that's not the proper way to do the ritual. The proper way would be to pour it over your head, like from crown to toe. And then you cannot towel dry. You cannot rinse off. You cannot towel dry. You have to air dry. Any herbs that are stuck to your body is going to fall off, and that's going to represent the falling away of the energies that you were trying to get off of you. So that's a little quick, free spiritual cleansing to get that off. And if the guy, right? So if the guy is like, all right, let's cleanse our energy, and he lets you sage him and he ain't looking at you crazy like you a witch or whatever, he's a keeper. He's a keeper. But after you get out of the tub, from spiritually cleansing yourself, it's still not done. After you get out the tub from spiritually cleansing yourself, this is what I like to do. Take some water, some Florida water, and I go from crown to the soles of my feet with the Florida water, and I'm hitting all the chakra points. I'm going to hit to my third eye with the Florida water. I'm going to go towards the back of my neck where that little hump is in the back where your spinal cord meets your brain. What is it called? Your spinal plate or whatever in the back of your head. You want to tap some of that Florida water there. You want to do your hand centers, tap your Florida water on your hand centers, and then you want to do the tops and the bottoms of your feet. Then after that, and this is all while you're naked, you don't put no clothes on yet or nothing. You air dry, don't put a towel on or nothing. All right. Then after you do your Florida water, then you want to sage your whole entire body. You still need to be naked. Okay. So you get your little whatever you can burn your sage in or whatever you want to stand over, and you want that smoke to hit every inch of your body. Okay. And then after you're done with that, then you Palo Santos. Your Palo Santos all over you. All right. And then after you are done with that, now this is the proper way. I don't always do it this way. I'm just telling you the proper way to do it, right? Then you want to put on all white. If you have white bed sheets, you want to sleep on white bed sheets that night and that night only. And that's it. Next day, you go back to normal. You keep your hair wrap on, your white hair wrap, for 24 hours. From the time that you did it to the time that the 24 hours is up. If you did it at 7 p.m., then you keep your white hair wrap on until 7 p.m. the next day. And that's it. So I hope that helps you guys. I wanted to come back yesterday, but what the fuck was I doing yesterday? I forgot. But y'all, I was so mad anyways. Because y'all know all my jewelry and shit be real. So even my nose rings is real. There's two things that made me mad today. I dropped one of my nose rings and it's a stud, so I cannot find it. And it's real gold. It's 10 karat gold. The diamond is real in it too. And I don't know where the fuck that motherfucker went. Then I went to the tattoo shop to get a consultation because y'all know I had shaved the size of my locks and shit for my vine that's on my arm that I drew that tattoo right there, the one that's on my arm, to go up to the size of my head, right? Why the fuck did this bitch tell me $800? I'm like, bitch, I drew my tattoos. I will go draw my own and put the bitches on myself. Like, bitch, 800 for the size of my heads? Like, what the fuck? No. So that pissed me off too. But I'll be all right. How do you become a student of mine? You're already a student. Just log on to YouTube, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and whatever spirit has is what I'm going to give you guys. I'm just going to be honest with you. I don't really have any like apprentices or anything like that. But and I haven't started my classes back either because I want to wait till I get to a better place to where I can focus and be committed to that and be committed to you all. But as of right now, y'all are my students. All of y'all. You say, am I allowed to be a student? Of course you are. Of course you are. But I'm going to tell you this, the best teacher of all is life and the experiences that you go through. Like none of the spiritual gifts that I have came from books. None of the spiritual experiences that I have came from books. None of the knowledge that I have came from books. It all come from me going through shit. Spirit coming down, talk to me and instructing me on how to do these things. And that's just that. I was thinking about that too. I'm about to get off here, but I was thinking about that too. How I gained my spiritual powers. I was thinking about that yesterday as well. I was like asking God, for strength. So he put me in these situations in which I had to be strong. Asking God for wisdom. He put you in a situation. You know what I'm saying? And in order for you to be strong in a situation, something bad gotta happen. So that you can exhibit the strength that you say that you're wanting. So lesson two, be careful what you ask God for when it comes to these powers and the spiritual wisdom and all that shit, because you're going to be tested. You're going to be placed in positions. There's no books. There's no books to this. People do write books about the Orishas. They write books about their spiritual experiences, but that was their personal spiritual experience, and no one else on this earth, I don't give a fuck how many people there are on this earth, will ever have the same experience as you, especially when it comes to spirituality, because your souls are individuals, and you guys are on individual journeys. You know, I just say as it is. He said to try to kill or watch someone because of their ability or inheritance is crazy. Yeah, but we the crazy ones. Let them tell it. It is crazy, but we the crazy ones though. Let them tell it. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. But all of this is actually gonna turn around. I really feel it. It's all gonna turn around. Sometimes we just have to allow God to do what God is gonna do. And as long as I'm protected, they can do whatever they want to do. They can hire another hitman today. They can hire another hitman today, but I will be unharmed. I will be untouched. My dreams is even showing me, just like, with the old mother bitch. The old mother bitch. That's what I'm going to call her. The old mother bitch. Even with her ass. I couldn't see the gun in the dream or nothing, but I knew it was there. I knew it was there. And I knew her ass was pissed off, but I could see the smile on her face. The smile was the same smile, same fake ass fucking smile when she was like, come here, baby, I'm your mommy. Yeah. Same fake ass smile. But when I walked up on her, I immediately went right by that fupa and grabbed that motherfucking gun and took it from her in the dream world. And I believe that the dream world is actually the reality. You know what I'm saying? And by doing that act in the dream, I do most of my work over there. I'm trying to tell y'all. And this three-dimensional life is very uneventful for me. I be bored as fuck, boy. I be bored as a motherfucker. I ain't got no friends. Spirit is my friend though. But I do all my work in another dimension. So that in this dimension, when I'm walking, I can walk freely. You get what I'm saying? It was something else. But I didn't forgot that quick, y'all. Yeah, I did. But anyways, it's cold out here. I might roll me up something and come out here and smoke it. It's been a while, y'all. It's been a while. It's been a while since I smoked some real weed. But I love y'all so much. I thank y'all for all y'all love, y'all loyalty, y'all support. Um, We're not gonna let the Felicia Smiley story die. I'm gonna break this shit down. If y'all know how to contact any major YouTubers or anything like that, hit up. Because I've been seeing a couple that I would like to send this story to, but I'm just not sure if I want to do that. See, that's another fear with me too. Like I have fears, all that shit. Okay, because nobody helped me. Even as a child, when I was crying out for help and trying to tell people I didn't belong where I was, nobody listened to me and nobody helped me. So now as an adult, I find it hard to ask people for help. Even as an adult, even with the pictures of, me and the lilac ribbons and the gold earrings, I still find it hard to trust that people are truly going to help me. You know what I'm saying? It just is what it is. I love you guys too. All right, let me get up out this bitch because I am cold. I'm out of here. I love y'all. Deuces.